right, guys, let me start the laws lesson. I can see lots of questions in my subconscious laws squad right now for laws lesson suggestions. And quite a few of you are really perturbed by wanting to know if you're actually in the state to manifest or if you're actually messing it up by your reactions, your internal reactions as well as your external ones. And this is the laws lesson suggestion for today. A lesson on being brutally honest with yourself. I see many people, myself included sometimes, thinking we're putting in the work, but then reacting instead of consciously responding, which is the complete opposite of the work we think we're doing. Now, so many people replied to this one. Yes, 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 that's me. I do that, blah, blah, blah. I agree. I know my triggers and deep wounds. I still have a hard time deciding that the old story is no longer me. So if that's you, this laws lessons for you. Now let me just get my dog because she's crying. Hang on. Come here. Come here, please. That's me. All right. So are you being brutally honest with yourself or are you reacting? Because some of you think you're not reacting and yet you're writing in my subconscious laws squad and in the free group all about your circumstances. That is reacting. I'll say that again. If you are writing a question with said circumstances involved in what you're trying to manifest, that in itself is a reaction. Now, you should know, guys, that you're not meant to be reacting, you're to be responding to your 3D reality. But so many of you are actually reacting by writing, reacting by asking, reacting by watching, reacting by searching. Now, what do I mean by watching and searching? How many of you go through TikTok all day or Instagram or YouTube shorts flicking through manifestation videos? How many of you have watched manifestation videos this week, including mine? Now, I'm not saying don't watch content, but I'm saying whilst searching for content to watch or whilst watching it, are you in the state of, I'm blissfully, happily married to my specific person. I have the money now. I have the life now. I am where I want now. Or are you searching for answers? When you're stalking someone's social media, are you reacting to what you think the 3D is? Or are you in the state to manifest what you want? If you are seeking answers in a group or asking manifestation coaches questions, are you in the state or are you reacting from the state of, I don't know enough, I don't know the answer, I don't know if I'm doing this right, I'm not sure, I am doubting, where is it, why is it taking so long? Those things I mentioned, reacting, stalking, searching, watching, they're all reactions. Some of you think that reactions are just getting angry with your specific person or starting a fight or blocking someone or aggressive reactions, but it's internal reactions and the actions you're taking that imply it's not here yet, that imply I'm doubting myself, that imply I don't have any power, that imply they have free will. Now, right now in my squad, we're getting geared up for They Are Your Puppet, which is my brand new course dropping on Monday. So make sure you're in there for this Monday, October 6th. Now, in that course, I'm going to be teaching you all about the fact that free will is a lie, that they have no free will. But if you decide they do and you keep reacting from the state of thinking they do, then you will literally extend the length of time your manifestation is taking, the length of time it's going to take for them to change, because they're not changing, they're reflecting you. And if you're reflecting out stories that they're not changing, they're not here, they don't want me, they don't love me, they block me, they're not talking to me, blah, 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 and you're not understanding you're the puppet master, and every time you have those doubtful thoughts, you are reacting and therefore pushing the can of your manifestation of your specific person changing further down the road. If you're doing any of that, you need this course. It's going to be groundbreaking in terms of understanding no free will, guys. Okay? So many of you need it. So many of you still give them the free will to make up their own mind and have their own decisions and choose themselves over you, choose their work over you, their friends, a third party, etc. You are giving them the choice by deciding you are not the power, but deciding they have free will. So getting back to this question, be brutally honest with yourself. I see many people, myself included, thinking they are putting in the work, but then reacting instead of consciously responding, which is the complete opposite of what you should be doing. So if you are not consciously responding, consciously knowing what you're going to do before you do it, knowing what you're going to say before you say it, thinking before you act, and you're just reacting from a gut instinct, from your trigger, oh, something triggered me, ding, reaction. I'm going to go search for things, watch things, ask things, say things, do things from the old state of you, then you're not in the new state. So as people are saying here, oh, yeah, I do that. Well, if you're doing that, you're not in the new state of you. And you aren't doing the opposite of what you should be doing from the old you. You should be the new you who doesn't react like that. You should be the new you who can respond consciously. Now, what do I mean by respond consciously in like real life, in essence of what you should be doing daily? When someone says something you don't like, do you react or respond? Ask yourself that. If someone does something you don't like, do you react or respond? The difference is reaction is from the old you and responding is a choice that you're taking either from the new you or you don't respond at all. I'll say that again. Either respond from the new you or don't respond at all. Now, a lot of you have a hugely hard time with me saying don't respond at all. What do you mean? Does that mean I'm going to be walked all over? I came across someone's live today, a manifestation coach, and they were like, maybe responding in the way that you have, saying that I don't, like the way you just spoke to me and I'm leaving now, is part of your manifestation journey. And that is, leading to your manifestation of you guys getting together and them changing, because, and you can do that and you can choose that that's part of the how. And no, you can't. Sorry. That person's an idiot. And they're a coach a lot of you watch. She was literally saying, you can still respond from the old you of deciding they're making their own decisions. Say it out loud and you're still going to get what you want. No, you fucking won't. Not in the time that you want anyway. You will only get what you want when you are changed. If you are responding in an old way, which is not responding, it's reacting, saying, I don't like what you just did, you are verbalizing in that person's advice the old version of that person from the old version of you, reacting from the old version, speaking out loud the thing that you don't want, which is I'm not respected, I'm not loved, you don't give me what I want, you don't treat me well, literally saying it out loud, verbally to them, announcing to them the you think you are, which is unrespected, treated badly, not loved, not wanted by them. They're hearing it, thinking, yeah, exactly. That is exactly what I think of you. Yeah, exactly. I do treat you badly. Yeah, I do not want you to be here. And they can't be any different because you aren't different. So what fucking dumb advice is that for a manifestation coach to give you? Oh, it doesn't matter if you still react in that way. You'll still get it, bing. You're limitless. Are you, bitch? Or are you fucking dumb? Guys, if you are still reacting and you are listening to dumb coaches who go around saying, oh, you can react or put up boundaries, or say the amount of coaches I see saying, speak your truth and put up boundaries, and they think they're manifestation coaches. And I'm thinking the very essence of responding in that way is a reaction. It's not a response. And the response you're giving is from the old you. That's a reaction. Because if you really understood this, you dumb bitch, you wouldn't be giving people advice to speak from their old selves and speak from their trigger and announce it to the other person as if that's going to make any difference. I don't want you to be the way you are. So I am voicing how you are out loud. And I am voicing it from the old me that's reacting to the old you. And whilst I say this thing I'm saying, I'm expecting you to change, even though I should understand as a manifestation coach that you aren't changed because I am not changed. But I'm going to verbalize out loud the fact that you haven't changed because I haven't changed. I know I haven't changed, but I'm going to verbalize it. and speak my truth and stand my ground and set a boundary and be honest and verbalize this, and it's going to feel better in this moment because I'm reacting from the old me, but nothing's going to fucking change because I'm still seeing you as the unchanged you because I am the unchanged me. What, you dumb bitch? What do you mean? Is that why you're still not married, even though you live with your SP and you keep going on about how much success you have, but really, yeah, he hasn't married you yet or even got engaged to you? Like, guys, be careful who you're listening to. I teach you about my failures. I teach you about what I've done wrong a lot of the time. I don't brag constantly about what I've manifested. If you're listening to people who constantly brag about what they've manifested and then give advice like, you can still react from the old you, can you? I don't think so, love. You can't think you're limitless and then still react like the old you. The whole point here is to be the new fucking you, no matter how limitless you think you are. Some of you think you can think you're God and be limitless and still act like the old bitch you were before. The whole point of this is to step into your power and realize a reaction is unnecessary if you are limitless. What? So getting back to the question, what do you do instead? You don't fucking do anything. Like literally, guys, I will get messages from people and I will not respond at all. So what do I do instead? I go within my mind and change them in my mind. I change myself in my mind. I change the situation in my mind. I think of them and it differently. I think of me differently instead of opening my fat fucking mouth and reacting. Now, those of you who are going to watch me and say, you are reacting right now, you're yelling. Guys, I just talk this way. If you're in my office, I'm the fucking loudest person in there. No one can get any work done when I'm in there. It's so much more peaceful when I'm not there. Ask my staff. I just talk this way. This is how I talk, right? If you came to my house when I was a kid and you were across the road at the neighbours, you could hear my dad laughing at the television. We're that loud, okay? So those of you who think, oh, she reacts all the time. She's very reactionary. I am just loud. Are you guys getting this? Are you understanding that when you react in any way that is connected to the old self, then you are not going to manifest anything from the new self because you're still the old self. And you can't put old wine in new bottles. Sorry. Yes, you can't put old wine in new bottles. So you are still putting the old wine in, the old reactions into what you think is the new vessel of you. You aren't the new vessel because you're still filling it with old wine, which is your reactions. Are you understanding this? Stop fucking doing that. Go within instead in your mind and change the person. Hear what you want them to say. Feel how you want to feel. How you want to see how you, react. Think how you want them to feel. See what you want them to do. Think of what you want them to think. You don't have to feel anything. Hope this lesson made sense. If it doesn't, please come and join us for They Are Your Puppet in the squad starting on Monday. It's only $50 if you join for the month. Otherwise, join yearly and it's $35 a month and you get all the other benefits of the squad when you're in there. My lives on a Friday, the mentors on a Monday, the Q&A forum, the squaddies helping you, daily posts. It is a epic support group in there. And you get all that plus They Are Your Puppet. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. Make sure to subscribe. And I will see you soon. Bye, guys.